But no, you was messing with this girl the whole time. Y'all literally lived down the street from each other. Like, you was banging that back out every single morning before y'all went to school. Every single morning. Hey y'all, it's your girl Salute Marin. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this video today, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Support your girl. Follow your girl. That's on TikTok at Salute Marin, Instagram at Salute Marie, and always make sure your post notification bells is always turned on. So every time I post another video, y'all tune in. So let's get into this video. All right, y'all. So boom, we back with another video today, y'all. I know I'm late. Y'all. I supposed to came back after I gave that last part of the 4-parter of me living with my uncle series, y'all. So I can go ahead and tell y'all how your girl was sneaking and geeking while I was living in the house. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get into that video here today, y'all. So let's get into this video. Okay, y'all. So we gonna start it off. I'm gonna give like a little backstory. Ooh! Y'all. My bad, y'all. My ring light was about to fall and hit me in the face. But yeah, y'all, I'm going to have to give y'all a little backstory before we get into this video so y'all can know what's going on. So basically, y'all, we're going to go ahead and start it off with when I started living with my uncle and them or whatever, y'all, I wasn't really on nothing. Like, after that situation when I lost my virginity, if y'all haven't went and seen that video, please go look on how I lost my virginity story time. I wasn't doing anything after that, like, for a cool, like, year and some change, maybe a year or two. I didn't do nothing with no one, like, I was like traumatized, like just the way the whole situation went, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of realized that that dude, he was just really using me for real, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what dudes really get off out of like taking girls' virginity, but I just felt like I was just another one, so he could just say he took that, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, I was really traumatized. I wasn't really on none of that. So when I lived with my uncle and them and I really started seeing how they was moving or whatever, and how they wouldn't let us do nothing, I was just like, whatever, like, I'm not even on that. I wasn't even on that anyway, because I didn't even really want to do that in the first place. I just did it, you know what I'm saying? Like, not trying to blame the dude, but I really just did it. Like, I felt like if I wasn't pressured to do that, I probably would have never even did that from the gate. So when I got there, I started off in middle school when I got with my uncle and them. Like, I wasn't automatically in high school. I was still in middle school. So when I got there, whatever, I ended up meeting this dude. We just gonna call his name. His name gonna be Capper, because he's a capper, okay? And it was another girl who I met there, and we just gonna call her, because her name is like a car, but it's not even how you even spell the car name. It's weird. Black people shit. But we just gonna call her Bucket. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still a correlation with the car, but we're going to call her Bucket because she wasn't shit as a friend, and we're going to get into that. So at the end of the day, I met Capper, and I wasn't looking to meet any friends. Like, the way I am is the way I am and how I've been forever. Like, I went there, I was real, like, actually, like, nervous, scared, because, you know, I'm in another environment my whole life. I've been moving around, having to meet new friends. You know, people don't really like me because they think I got a nasty attitude just off of my facial expressions, just off of my demeanor. And it's not even nothing like that. It's just that I have to get comfortable, like, in a groove for me to even feel comfortable enough to even talk to you or open up, to not be on so much edge, because I have anxiety. Like, then I didn't know what anxiety was, but now I do. Like, I have it bad. Like, if I'm in a whole new environment, like, I'm not gonna talk. Like, I'm gonna just peep the scene whole time until somebody come talk to me. I don't even know how me and this dude even got in communications, but one thing led to another. I think we had like classes together or whatever. Around that time, we had like MySpace or whatever. I think we had Facebook, but really was MySpace, you know, whatever, because he was like one of my top on there, and I really couldn't really do much with MySpace back then too, because like my cousins and they was my friend, and I didn't want them to go back and be like, oh well, Dante got this dude as a, like, I ain't even want none of that to go down, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know if my uncle and them was looking, like, I didn't want them in my business. So I ended up meeting him and Bucket or whatever, and when I met Bucket, her and him called each other brothers. Like, I don't know if they had like something going on prior. Well, we're gonna get into that. I don't really know like the backstory, but it was like, it was never really given the truth for me. Like, in the beginning, like, I really thought like they were like, y'all about to know what it's, y'all already know. If y'all done dated or got played. Y'all already know where this story is going, okay? So that was her brother, my brother, my sis, when I first met them or whatever. So when she seen me, like, you know, popping off with him, like trying to get to know him or whatever, like she befriended me. Like we was cool. Like this girl was cool as hell. Like she was one of my best friends at the time. I was just like, yo, she cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, getting in the groove of things. Like, why not, you know, excuse me, why not like make a friend? Like whatever. So we ended up, we gonna transfer high school because middle school really don't count. Like I was in there real quick and then I was all on the way to high school, whatever. And the name of that high school, we was gonna call that what? Rolling Mills. I'm gonna just use the last name of the middle school. So we're just gonna call it Rolling Mills. That's the school that me and Bucket and Capper went to at that time where I met them at Rolling Mills or whatever. So we ended up going to high school or whatever. Me and this girl still friends. Me and Bucket is still friends. Me and Capper was on and off in a relationship for years, like for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? And around that time, I really didn't know nothing. Like I said, I wasn't on none of that. Like I wasn't just out here sleeping with people or none of that. Like I didn't mess with nobody for a cool what? After I lost my virginity for like maybe like a year or two. Like it was a long time because I just wasn't with that. Plus I couldn't even go nowhere or do anything. Like couldn't do nothing. We had basically surveillance cameras on us fucking 20, 48 hours of the day. Like we couldn't do nothing like at all. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, refer back to all those parters. I have 4 parts of me living with my uncle, and that will explain to y'all why. Like I explained those things so y'all could understand the dynamic and what was really transpiring around the times. That's why I'm telling the story when I'm telling it. Like that's why I had to sneak and geek. I really need to name this story Sneak and Geeking. Sneaking and geeking. Sneaking and geeking. I really do, because that's what I did the whole time. And I don't care, because bitches in the house, they were sneaking and geeking way deeper than I ever was. You know what I'm saying? Even the stuff I did still can't correlate to whatever they did in that house, period. So at the end of the day, like I said, all bets are not off. I'm on it now. I'm on the docket. So for anybody that felt any type of way about the other videos that I recorded relating to them, it was nothing personal. It is what it is. I'm telling my story. That's my story. It is what it is. And I don't care who know about nothing or whatever that transpired after that, because I don't give a fuck. That was years ago.
Period. 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 Period.
Period. Next. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Me and Bucket, we cool. Like, it's to the point where she done got cool. Like, I think she came over there, like, maybe once or twice. Not too much. Like, I don't think she came over there that many times or whatever. But it was to the point where they was cool for me to go to her house. And at the time, I didn't know that her and Capper lived down the street from each other. Like, they literally walking distance, y'all. Like, live down the street from each other. So I'm just like, oh, cool, bet. Like, that's my little booski. Like, I could just say that I'm going to my Bucket house, and I could really just go, we could just go chill with Capper, because like it was to the point where her mama was so cool, y'all. Like she would let him come over there. Like we'd be chilling in the garage. Like we could go walk to his house. Like his daddy was cool. Like everybody was just cool. It was just really my uncle and them that was stuck up. Like we couldn't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? I could understand why, but at the end of the day, no. So yeah, y'all. So I would like go over there. Me and this girl was just the best of friends. Then like in high school, we had this thing called like late start. So every late start, they would be together. Like before school started, like they would be together. Like I don't know if she smoked at the time. I don't know, but I don't know. I know he did, and I know that they would be together like a lot, like all the time, like to the point where like her mama basically called him her son. Like he was always over there. If not, she was over his house, and we just gonna call his best friend middleman, because he literally was the middleman, y'all. I got so many story times with him being involved in things because he was always around. So we're just gonna call him middleman because he's gonna come back up. So I'm definitely gonna give him a name, middleman. So when I started like going over there or whatever, peeping the vibe, like I'm like, so let's go to Capper house. Like, can we go to Capper house? Like, and she would, and then it's so crazy because she would always be like cool with it. Like, yeah, like we're gonna go down there. But every time, I noticed like every time we would get around Capper, the vibe will change. It's like he would act like he messed with me, but really deep down, it's like he didn't really mess with me for real. And he would give most of his attention to Bucky. And I was just like, what? Like, boy, man, you in a relationship. We've been in a relationship since middle school, and you acting like I'm just a random. Like, literally, y'all. Like, the way we would talk to each other, like, on the phone, whenever I could sneak on the phone, or like on social media, like MySpace, it would be so different from when I would see him in person and she was there. Like, it was so different. Like, and I don't even really know how to explain it, but and she wouldn't really give off jealous either. Like, y'all, she played the role so good for so long, y'all. Y'all already know where this story is going. Okay, and depending on what I titled this story, I'm about to say this movie. This should have been a movie. Depending on what I titled the story time, y'all, it's gonna give away anyway, y'all. To the point where like they would like spend like late starts together, like they were like the best of friends. Like,
she like, oh brother, like that's my brother, that's my sis, like.
But they would never really be doing too much like around me. But I could tell like they would like, they had like a bond some way, somehow. And the type of person I was back then, I'm very different from how I am now. I think a lot. I always thought a lot, but then I kind of gave her and him the benefit of the doubt because I was one of those girls that grew up around straight boys. Like, whether it was my brothers or it's my neighbors, like me and them was really best friends. Like, and it was only boys. So like we were really friends. So, and it was never on a weird, like none of that, like never trying to get with me, never trying to do none of that. Like, it was really like a friendship, like a bond. So I'm just thinking like, that's what's up. Like, they cool. Y'all. So after a while, like, and I'm gonna just skip past our relationship for real, me and this girl. Just know that me and this girl was like the best of friends. Like, I would always go to her house. Me and her would chill together all the time. Sometimes I would play in her hair because she had like really pretty hair. She's still like black, but she got something in her family. Her hair was very nice. So I would just like play with her hair and do stuff. Not like that, y'all, but like, cause I know how to braid and do certain stuff. So me and her like was cool as hell. Like, we would do everything together, like talk and gossip. I would talk about Capper to her. She would talk about whoever she was dating with at the time. And now that I think about it, wasn't really nobody. And I know why. So it got to the point where me and her started having like tension with each other. And I didn't know where that tension came from. But it was to the point where like I just started peeping little things. Like, and when I would go over there or whatever, it would get to the point where we wasn't really going to Capper house like that no more. Like, I don't know if they got deeper, but we wasn't really going over there like that no more. And I just started being blunt with her, like, asked her straight up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you and Capper, like, doing anything? Like, he was trying to talk to you? Like, what is it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all always be together. And she would deny it. Like, no, that's my brother. Like, I would never mess with him like that. Like, we had something going on, like, years ago. Excuse me, y'all. I guess when they was in middle school, like when I first came around, they had something before I ever was around. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what that really was because nobody really spoke really nothing on it. It was never really given anything. Like, it was just left in the air. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know. And he was never going to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? And she was just one of many. But she mattered to me because she was like my best friend, Bucky. So I was just like, you sure? Like, because when we be around each other, like, he be being weird with me. And that's not how he give it up when me and him be talking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, and she was just like, and one time she made like this slick comment, y'all. And that's where it would just kind of like a dead giveaway. Because it was getting to the point where like every late start y'all together, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even trying to take more time and you getting ready. Because late start is basically like, it was like on a Wednesday and you would go to school later than when you would go to school. It'd be like 2 hours later or whatever. And I think it was like every other week or every week. I don't remember. But they would be together every single morning. And I was just like, why are you with him? Like, every single morning. And she would just be like, that's my friend. Da, 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 that's my brother. Da, da, da. To the point, y'all, when I asked her, I was just like, and I don't know if she just got fed up of me asking her or she just didn't want to hide it no more. And she was just like, you know what I'm saying? Well, before I tell y'all that. So I asked her, I was questioning, I was just like, so you and him ain't never did nothing, like, so you telling me y'all ain't never did nothing, like, cause the way he give it up, it make it seem like y'all got something going on. And I was just like, that'd be weird, like, cause I don't want to be messing with the same dudes you be messing with. She was like, well, I don't know. You could be messing with the same dude I'm messing with. But she had like a smart mouth, so I was thinking like she was just playing. But to me, girl, you're not playing. Like, it's some truth behind what the fuck you just said. What do you mean? So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So I'm just like, okay. So at the end of the day, like, middleman, he would literally play the middleman. Now, mind y'all, that was one of my best friends too. And I could call him a best friend, you know what I'm saying? But in hindsight, he wasn't my friend. He knew everything that Capper and Bucket was doing. He knew everything they was doing. Like, they literally lived down the street, y'all. So I'm gonna just go ahead and fast forward, y'all. Come to find out, Capper and Bucket was doing the do. They was doing the do, y'all. For a long time. Like, for some years, I think. They was doing the do. Like, and if y'all ain't catch on, every single late start, they was doing the do. So this girl would come to school, play in my face, act like we friends, and the whole time she was smashing him. Like, the whole time, and he was smashing her. And they played that brotherly, sisterly role for years. Mind you, me and this dude was on and off for years. And prior to this, y'all, he was the second person I ever, did anything with after the dude that I lost my virginity to. And I'm gonna just kind of run past that because it don't really even matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was like a time that I went over her house or whatever, and I went to his house, and we, like, I don't even remember what happened, but I just know we did it or whatever. And after that, like, I don't know if we broke up or it wasn't giving nothing. Like, it was just like, it happened, and it was just like, whatever. Like, but it wasn't like on a regular basis. Like, now to this day, I don't even remember what the shit looked like. I don't remember nothing. No details of it at all. That's how you know it wasn't really giving anything. So, and middleman was there when that happened. I don't know where Bucket was. And now that I'm telling y'all what I'm telling y'all, I'm pretty sure why I didn't know where she was at, because she didn't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole time she was lying, and I felt like, I say her mama was cool because she really was, but when she first met me and then she started seeing everything was going on, she put two and two faster than anybody because that's her daughter, and she see Capper and her together all the time. Because so this little girl thinking that's her man. You thought that was your nigga? Okay, sis. So her mom, it's like, she kept me at a distance. Because it was just like, she probably was looking at me like, girl, you dumb as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure she didn't know that Capper and fucking and Bucket was smashing the whole time. You know what I'm saying? She probably did. I don't know. Like, she was really cool. So I don't know what she knew. But I just knew she didn't really mess with me like that on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? So around the time where, I don't know how I found out, y'all. But I found out, and I asked her about it, and she just told the truth. She was just like, yeah, like, so what? Like, now, around the time that I asked her that, I don't think that me and Capper was even in a relationship anymore. And I feel like that's why she was just so willing to really tell the truth at that point, because it didn't matter. And the way she responded, y'all, it's like she was never really my friend ever. Like, it was just like, so why you couldn't been said that? Like, why you ain't been said that you was messing with him? Like, this somebody that I've been dealing with for years at this point. You know what I'm saying? And I've been messing with him since middle school. And it was going into, like, 10th grade year. You know what I'm saying? So at least 2-3 years I was messing with this boy. And for us to be that young, that's a long time to be messing with somebody. Because normally when you be in middle school and high school, it don't last past 3 months. But I was dealing with this dude for a long time. And like I said, she's just one of the many. But she matters because she was my best friend. Like, she befriended me the whole time. And the whole time since the beginning, she was smashing him the whole fucking time.
That kind of hurted me, though.
It's just, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So when that situation happened or whatever, y'all, like, it got real weird between me and this girl, like, and my other friend, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't just her that I befriended. It was another friend or whatever. And I'm going to just call her, what can I name her? I'm going to just call her Minnie. I'm going to call her Minnie because she was short. I'm just call her Minnie. And Minnie, she always felt like she was just like, you know, she's fake. Like, it's something about her own, you know what I'm saying? Because I would express to her, like, what I was saying to her, you know what I'm saying? Like, they always together, like, she was definitely on his top 5. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and when I would be around, like, the vibe would be off, you know what I'm saying? It was just getting weird. Like, and then, like, their relationship, like, they were more closer to each other than I was with my actual boyfriend. So I would talk to Minnie and just be like, you know, that's weird. Like, I think they messing with each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when it all came out, it was to the point where she couldn't hide it anymore. Like, I guess she was just tired of being fake around me. I guess she felt like she was just tired of me coming over there to see him. You know, it's just like she befriended me just so she can know the move. Like, she was never really my friend. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy, y'all. And I got some times about me just adding people on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Because I added her, like, what was that? Maybe like a year or two ago. And I don't know why. Because me and her ain't been friends on Facebook since this situation happened. But, you know, I let bygones be bygones because that don't even matter. And I don't care about him no more. Like, that was a long time ago. And she ended up adding me back or whatever. But I unfriended her. I don't know why I even added her in the first place. But I unfriended her because it was no point. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and you not going to ever support each other's lifestyle. I'm not going to like your picture. You're not going to like my picture. I mean, I could have liked her picture, but I'm pretty sure she's never going to like my picture. You know, I'm never going to like her picture. We're never going to interact. It'll never be nothing. So it was just like, girl, why you even add this girl in the first place? But after that situation, y'all, it got wild because after that, like, me and her started beefing. Like, she didn't like me anymore. And it was just like, how can you have the audacity to know that you was messing with this dude the whole time before you ever even made me your friend? You had me coming to your house time after time, chilling with you, chilling with him, chilling with all 3 of us at the same time. Well, all 4 of us at the same time, because middleman, like I said, was always around. And he knew everything, y'all. He knew everything that was going on. You know what I'm saying? And as he should. That's his best friend. You know what I'm saying? Why would he keep anything from him? So me and this girl started beefing, y'all. So at the end of the day, me and her, and the beef went on. Mind you, me and this boy broke up, beginning of 10th grade year probably. And, or the middle. I don't know. Because me and him was on and off for a long time. And then when I found that out, you know what I'm saying, I confronted him. And, of course, he tried to play it off like it wasn't nothing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying, that was times when we wasn't together. You know how dudes be. But, no, you was messing with this girl the whole time. Y'all literally lived down the street from each other. Like, you was banging that back out every single morning before y'all went to school. Every single morning. Every single morning. So I was just like, oh my God. So when she got mad at me, and it's like, how can you even get mad at me, girl? You telling me straight up, like, yeah, I've been messing with him, so what? Like, what you gonna do? Like, that's how she really gave it up. Like, yeah, we've been messing with each other. Like, okay. Like, she made it seem like the way she, like, admitted to it was like we was never even friends in the first place. It was just like, she just got tired of faking it. Like, she got tired of playing that role, faking the phone or whatever. And I was just like, well, damn, bet, like, me and you just not friends no more. Like, we done. Like, I don't want to be a friend no more. Like, I'm good on you. Like, bye. And after that, me and this girl was friends again, y'all. Now, mind you, the way school is set up, that don't matter. You might end up in a class. You might end up with 3, 4 classes with the same person that you don't even like. And I'm going to just go ahead and skip around. Because like I said, I got more stories talking about Capper. And after this story, I'm going to do another story regarding him and another girl. But at my 11th grade year, y'all, I don't even know why the beef was still going on. Because at the end of the day, I don't even mess with this dude no more. And I think it was 11th grade year. If not, it was almost the end of 10th grade. I don't want to give too much of a timeline because I don't really remember. I just know all this happened in high school. And I know for a fact that it wasn't my 12th grade year. So I had Spanish This is so crazy, y'all. This is the only class I ever failed in my whole life of me being in school. But this is why. This is really the reason why. So after that whole situation that I just told y'all that happened, that started from middle school all the way there, you know what I'm saying? Because they was messing with each other for years, literally years. I ended up having a Spanish class with a few people. You know what I'm saying? Not just them. It was him and her. It was Capper and Bucky and other people in there that I wasn't really even, cool with like that either. But it was just the fact that I had both of them at the same time. So it was just so hard for me to like focus in that class. Like, I just felt like I couldn't be myself. Like, I didn't even want to answer no questions. Like, I felt uncomfortable because at the end of the day, they was still cool. Like, I don't know if they still was messing with each other for real, because he messed with a lot of people, but they was still like cool, and it would just eat me up, because it's like, bitch, you is fake as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was to the point where I ain't even really talk to him no more, because it's like, nigga, you got me fucked up too. Like, how dare you? And we had this class together, y'all, and I'm about to leave y'all on the cliffhanger. But we had this class together, y'all. And like I said, it was beef after that situation, because it's just like, girl, you been sleeping with my nigga this whole time. And she warned me. She was just like, well, we would just be sleeping with the same niggas. That ain't nothing to joke about. And I thought that she was just playing. She wasn't playing with me. She was dead ass. So, and I guess she really didn't count me as a factor, because she know I wasn't really doing anything. Like I said, y'all, I only messed with this dude like one time. Literally, like one time, you know what I'm saying? And back then, dudes was getting it in. Like, I was green. I didn't know that was like a thing. Like, niggas really be banging bitches back out in high school. Like, I was just thinking like, well, that's my dude. But really, girl, you're not giving this dude nothing. Like, you don't think he about to go smash Tom, Dick, and Harry? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not like that. But you don't think he about to go mess with the girl that's really giving it up, which was Bucket? Because I wasn't really giving up anything, because on top of, I was scared. I was scared of a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? And I really couldn't do anything. I couldn't even really go anywhere for real. I would have to ask 2,553 million business days in advance to even go any fucking where. And even then, it would still probably be a no. You know what I'm saying? So I would just have to get it in how I could. And that's why a lot of the times I couldn't even keep no relationship for real, because it was no point. Who would want to mess with somebody that they can't even see? So when I had this class with them or whatever, y'all, it would just be so fucking weird. Like, they sat by each other basically. Like, I think I sat like at the front of the class. Like, it would always be like little slick remarks being said, like different looks being gave, you know what I'm saying? And around that time, I was not scary. I'm gonna just put that on the table. I wasn't scary. That wasn't what it was. You know what I'm saying? I lived in a situation where if I get in trouble, I might get kicked out, or if I get suspended, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what my repercussions was gonna be living in the household that I lived in, you know what I'm saying? And of course, I can't tell them like, oh, I'm beefing with my best friend, because whole time me and her messing with the same dude. And then they're gonna be like, well, girl, you been going over her house, like, what? I really would have been kicked out, you know what I'm saying? So I can't really do much of anything, so when stuff will go down at school, y'all, I kind of will humble myself. So to other people, it might look like I'm scared, but in reality, I'm secure in where I sleep at every night, because I'm scared if I react the way I really want to react, that I'm gonna lose my spot. Like, I'm gonna be, ass out. Like, so we in class, y'all, and I don't even know what happened, because when me and Bucket and Capper got in this class, that whole situation that happened with us was like a year prior. Like, so what's really the beef? So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, she will always say like little slick stuff, even indirect or directly, who knows, like make little funny jokes. I don't really know what the jokes was. It was so long ago, I don't remember. So one day in class, y'all, I don't know what happened. I don't even know. I'm not even about to play with y'all. I don't know what happened. I think she said something smart, and I said something smart to her back. We ended up being in a hallway, and it went down. And I'm just leaving the story here. Y'all. It went down between me and Bucket in the hallway at school over Capper. And I know it was over him because what else do we have in correlation? Like, the only thing she could really say is, like, maybe that me and Minnie was talking about her or something. But, I mean, who wouldn't talk about you, girl? Like, you literally played me. Our whole relationship was fake. Like, our whole relationship. And I really liked her. And I ain't even gonna lie, like, during that time, like, I loved her as a friend because she was so cool, y'all. Like, me and her really talk and, you know, have heart-to-hearts. And I'll always get to go over her house. Like, we had a good time, you know what I'm saying? But it just sucks because this all could have been avoided. Like, when I met you years ago in middle school or high school, wherever we met, you know what I'm saying? You could have just been like straight up like, you know, that's one of my exes, like, or I deal with him, like, that's my sneaky link, like, I like him, like, why? I don't understand females that try to like make it seem like somebody is their brother or they don't mess with them like that, like, that's my brother, but whole time you smashing. Like, just be real, girl. Who you trying to convince, me or you? Or him? Like, you could have been like, hey, like, that's mine, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I call him like a brother, but really, like, me and her like that. Like, me and her like that for real, sis. So, you gotta find you another one. Had she said that, me and her could have had a genuine relationship and it not be fake the whole time. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So, that's a wrap for this story time. I will give an update to this story, you know, later, well, after I drop this video, y'all, and I'll tell y'all what happened in the hallway and the repercussions I had to face after that situation happened, you know what I'm saying? Because you already know in school, if you bring a crowd, you get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that class, and I'm gonna get into that class too. That is the only class, and then mind you, I'm just going to say it was a Spanish class. That was the only class I ever failed. Ever. Like, ever. I never failed a class in my life. But I felt like I failed that class because I could not focus. I was so distracted. Like, I was going in there every day like, oh my God, like, I know it's gonna be some shit. Like, I know it's gonna be some drama. Like, I know it's gonna be weird. And Capper was so fake. Like, he would still talk to me every now and again. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I would talk to him back, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I was dumb for even talking to him because he's the reason why you're in this soul situation, girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? And middleman, he was the middleman up into the end, y'all. And I got so many stories about middleman. I ain't even really touched much bases on him. But just know that whole situation with Capper and Bucket, he knew the whole thing. Like, he knew what was going on. Like, he knew that they was messing with each other the whole time. I was just the only dummy that didn't know what the fuck was going on. And the whole time she was messing with Capper. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first relationship I ever had when I first moved in with my uncle now. And that's one of many. That's one of many, y'all. But me and him, it dragged out. It dragged out for so long. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why. I don't know why, y'all. But that is the wrap for this video, y'all. If y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Support your girl. Follow your girl on all social medias at TikTok at Salute Marie and Instagram at Salute Marie. And thank y'all so much for keep liking, sharing, and supporting and subscribing to my channel, y'all. I'm still trying to reach 1K subscribers. So if y'all can, get y'all girl to 1K subscribers, y'all. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.